Hey YouTube, it's Annabelle. So I'm going to do my 23-week pregnancy update. Okay, so today it is Sunday morning, so we are 23 weeks and 2 days pregnant today. So very exciting. Things are going along so quickly. I can't believe that next week is Halloween and next week also starts November. Like, that just seems absolutely crazy to me. But it's just, I don't know, like, it just seems so unbelievably crazy, and I can't even explain it enough. And I know I've said it a lot in videos, that time is just passing by, like, so fast, but it is so true. Time is just flying by, and I almost don't even know what to do with myself. So anyways, I am still feeling quite fabulous. This last week I haven't puked at all, not from congestion, mucus stuff, not at all. So that is awesome. I am feeling like I am getting a cold, like just since, like the last couple days have just, I feel like I'm starting to get a cold because it's kind of like a different mucusy feeling. So hopefully that will just go away and I will be completely fine. And I don't know if I said this in my last video, but I have been using Simply Saline for all of my congestion and stuff like that. I'm not sure that I mentioned that in my last video, so I just wanted to mention that in this video. But the, like, nose stuff, congestion stuff is pretty much, like, right now, my only problem. I've pretty much taken care of all of my other problems and issues. Getting more tired still this last week. So same as the week before, I am having to take more breaks. I am knowing when I'm moving too much, or walking too much, or going up too many stairs, and things like that. I know I have to take a break. So that is pretty much it. There's no other real, like, symptom update or anything like that. But don't worry, this won't be a short video. I don't think I know the definition of a short video. But I do want to show my belly. I want to show one of my baby buys. And I also have to talk about my appointment that I had on Friday. So it was all super exciting. So I'm going to do a belly shot really super quick. That way, okay. So, sorry, and I gotta move it. And there we go. So, I'm still wearing my nursing sports bras. They are the most comfortable things ever. I will do a review on these. But anyways, so here's the top of the belly. And it is the morning. My pants are about right here. My belly button is right here. And of course, baby is still sitting about right here. And I'm feeling lots and lots of movement in the mid-morning, especially mid-morning and late night. And it's usually on my side. I do feel him or her kicking my belly button out a lot. So that is fun to see because you can actually see it from the outside. So that is pretty cool. Again, I'm wearing a t-shirt because that is, like, the most comfortable thing for me to wear. And I'm going to wear, like, t-shirts until, like, my belly starts hanging out the bottom. But I love t-shirts. And just talk about clothes a little bit. My favorite, like, maternity clothes, what you would say. In the summer, my favorite maternity clothes are tank tops, and I wear them all the time. I wear them to bed, wear them during the day, wear them out, all that stuff. And I just love comfy shorts, and that is for the summer. Now that it is cooling off and we haven't had really any warm days, when I'm around the house, I like to stick with t-shirts and, like, comfy sweatpants. Like, those are my favorite things to wear. And like, if I'm going out, I have a few. I don't have a lot of, like, nice, like, maternity shirts. I have a few of my own shirts that aren't maternity that I do wear in the beginning part of pregnancy when I'm actually going out and doing stuff. But otherwise, maternity jeans are, like, awesome. I love them. I would wear them all day long, every single day, because they're that comfortable. But I do like my sweatpants. I love my sweatpants. Um, but yeah, so anyways, we've been so busy. Like this weekend, me and my husband's college teams played each other this weekend. So we were gone all day yesterday and just made a whole day out of it, and it was so much fun. And my team won, of course, haha. But that really has nothing to do with anything. So anyways, I'm feeling fabulous. We've still been super busy. We're gonna be super busy until the baby comes. And then I'll finally, like, get a weekend break thing where there's nothing to do and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed. So anyways, I did want to show you guys, I'm like rambling, I'm sorry. But these are things all I want to talk about. So, I did want to show you our baby buys, and there's a backstory, so it's going to be like a long thing. Okay, so if you've been following me, you know that during my daughter's pregnancy, we didn't find out if it was a boy or a girl. So instead of saying he or saying she all the time, like, because I catch myself saying he all the time, or she, it depends on the day. And I really don't necessarily like doing that, just because, well, when you say stuff like that, people, like, assume that you know it's a boy or you know it's a girl. And so, like, with our daughter, after we saw the ultrasound and saw how she was moving and felt her moving and everything, and how crazy she was moving around in there, we decided to nickname her Monkey. Well, for this pregnancy, after seeing the ultrasound and knowing that, like, what happened, like, 3 months ago already, like, I just can't believe, like, 10 and 11 weeks was 3 months ago. But, with this baby, just, we were not knowing if everything was okay, and finding out that everything was okay, and, like, just learning what a fighter this baby is we decided to nickname this baby Tiger. Okay, so now for the baby buy background story. Okay, so with my daughter, we got her, like, little monkey stuff. And one of the things that one of our family members gave us was a huge stuffed monkey. And I was planning on getting one, but the season wasn't right. Like, all the prices of, like, the huge plushes goes up around Christmas time. So we were going to wait till after she was born to purchase a big, huge monkey. Well, it turns out that one of our family members, who we didn't even tell that we were looking for one, got us a huge stuffed monkey. So my daughter's, I think her 2-month pictures and her 1-year pictures were taken with this huge stuffed monkey. So, in case you haven't guessed yet, one of the baby buys for this baby is a huge stuffed tiger. Now, we decided to go with a white tiger, obviously. This tiger came like it came in the mail like vacuum packed. So it's not like completely fluffy. So we're trying to fluff it up. As you can see, the face, I don't know if you can see this, but it's not real fluffy. We're trying to fluff it up more like this. Whatever. But anyways, so this is the perfect size, and it's just gigantic. Like, it's huge. Like, I don't even know if you can tell how huge this thing is. Like, it's gigantic. But anyways, so when I purchased this, and I've gotten so lucky on this, we actually purchased this. It did take forever to get here. However, we've had this for, gosh, it's been like a week and a half already, that we've had it. But, I didn't do it last week because I forgot to bring it down with me when I was going to do my video. But anyways, we decided to go with the white tiger because it suits a boy or a girl. And, there's not a lot of white tiger stuff. So we're going to be trying to kind of collect white tiger things, before this baby's born. Just so, it's just like a fun thing, like a theme kind of. just kind of, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Monkey just has fit my daughter so well. And it just seems Tiger is fitting this baby so well. And he or she is not even here yet. So that is awesome. I think I mentioned in my last video that we finally have our names, so that is so very exciting. So now we are almost 100% set. So it's awesome. We have a few more baby buys, and I have a few more coming. So I will be showing more, at least like one a week probably, until we like run out of things that we decided to buy. There's not very many things left. Okay, so I saved talking about my appointment for last because I didn't know how long I was going to talk about this. And this is probably going to make this video so long. But anyways, so my appointment. Okay, so if you remember, not my appointment from 2 days ago on Friday, but my appointment from 4 weeks before that, I had my ultrasound and I had my appointment on the same day. But I had my ultrasound in the morning and I had my appointment in the afternoon. Well, they have, like, the actual person who looks at the ultrasound, not the ultrasound tech, look over everything that the ultrasound tech found, took pictures of, and all that kind of stuff, and they have a report. Well, at my last appointment, so 4 weeks ago, my doctor did not have that report. He just had what the ultrasound tech said, that everything was okay, looking good, and awesome. Well, so my doctor had the report this time. Okay, so this baby is, I said at that 4 week ago appointment, or when I did the vlog after that appointment, that the baby was measuring almost a week ahead. Well, the report showed that the baby was measuring a week ahead. So my doctor and I spent a lot of time discussing whether or not to change my due date. I do not want to change my due date. And this is why. I don't want to change my due date to the week before, because I'm a firm believer in that you are not late, like, or overdue, or whatever you want to say, until, like, you're 42 weeks. From everything that I've read and researched, and other moms that I've talked to, and things like that, who have gone overdue and then have been induced, and things like that, I really, my hopes for this baby is that it comes when he or she is ready to come into this world. I am hoping that my blood pressure does not go up, and this week my blood pressure was a little bit higher. Nothing to be concerned about or anything like that, but it has been higher than my last, like, 4 appointments, I think. So that bothered me. My doctor was just like, that it's not high at all, but it was up, so I need to try to de-stress and relax and stuff like that, because we still have a long way to go. But anyways, so again, my hopes for this baby is that this baby comes when he or she is ready. So with my daughter, I had to be induced because my blood pressure went up and it was not coming back down. So the safest thing was to induce, and I don't want to be induced this time. I can't even say it enough. And I don't want my baby to be labeled overdue if we go past like a certain date that they just pick. Because my doctor asked me how sure I was about my period date and how sure I was about my ovulation date. And I was like, I have charts at home. I was like, I can tell you the time. I can tell you everything. And he kind of laughed at me. And after discussing the whole overdue thing and things like that, he agreed with me not to change my due date. He did say that, like, as a compromise, that I needed to be prepared to go the week before, if it was necessary. And so I agreed with that. It was kind of like a compromise. He agreed not to change my due date if I agreed to be okay with going a week early, like not fighting him if it is necessary, absolutely necessary, to go a week early. But yeah, so anyway, so that's like huge story. So they're not changing my due date. But again, during this appointment, I found out my blood pressure went up just a hair. But nobody's worried about it. I'm kind of worried about it. So I'm going to be taking steps to kind of just chill out. Again, with kind of taking the breaks with physical activity and trying to do too much, and just trying to get everything done in one day, and taking breaks. I'm going to try to be doing the same, like kind of mentally and emotionally, if that makes sense. Taking breaks, relaxing, taking time to myself, and things like that. And I've talked to my husband about it. He's completely cool with the whole thing. And it gets him father-daughter time, so he loves it. But yes, oh, and the other reason why he wanted to change my due date was because I am measuring 25 weeks. We're 23 weeks, and the ultrasound showing that we're a week ahead, and my measurement is showing we are 2 weeks ahead from my estimated due date that we have right now at February 22nd. So, but this is one thing that sounded familiar. So my doctor cracks me up. He's just absolutely hilarious. So, with my last pregnancy, he estimated, or guesstimated, or whatever you want to call it, that, well, first he thought that we were having a boy. Him and like 80% of everybody else thought we were having a boy. We even thought that we were having a boy, because once everybody tells you you're having a boy, you think you're having a boy. But anyways, he guessed that we were having a boy, and from my measurements being ahead and all that kind of stuff, he was trying to tell me that we were going to have a 9-pound baby. And like, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. But since he said that last time, and now this time he's saying that the baby is going to be big, I don't necessarily know if I believe that this time around. My daughter was only 7 pounds 3 ounces, and he was my doctor. He was for sure that she was not 7 pounds. Like, he wanted the nurses to weigh her again because he did not believe that she was 7 pounds. But, so anyway, so his estimate was a little off. Boy, wrong. And 9 pounds, almost 2 pounds off. So, anyways, I know it's not, like, he can't just feel around in there and be like, oh, you're having a 9-pound baby or whatever. Because it's just, it's not known until the baby, like, comes out, unless you have, like, ultrasounds. And I personally choose not to have any more ultrasounds than are what are necessary. With my daughter, we only had 1 ultrasound, and with this baby, we've had 2 ultrasounds already, one at 11 weeks and one at 19 weeks. So, hopefully we won't have any more ultrasounds. Hopefully nothing else goes wrong. But this baby has proved to be a fighter, so that is where the tiger comes in. I just think it's adorable. The only thing that I'm struggling with is I can't find a whole lot of white tiger stuff that's cute. I don't want a ton of stuffed animals, because we have a ton of stuffed animals. But I'm just looking for white tiger stuff, so I'm going to be looking for that over the next, the next year probably. But yeah, so if anybody has any ideas, let me know. And I'm sorry this video is already long, so I'm going to cut this off here. But yes, I'm feeling fabulous. Everything is going well. I will start doing baby buys, and I am starting my list of stuff that I want to do reviews over, and topics of pregnancy and delivery and baby and stuff that I want to talk about before the end of the year. So hopefully I will have lots of videos coming at you soon. But anyways, you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.